There should be a button right over here. I was killed by Luke Skywalker.
Really?
We are here with one of our good friends of Skywalking Through Neverland, Stephen Costantino. Stephen, how is WonderCon going for you today?
It's beautiful because I've actually done San Diego Comic-Con a few times, and this is a little easier on you, you know.
Yeah. So when people come on over and they see all of your stuff, what do they gravitate toward?
Well, the candid stuff with Mark Hamill, the Polaroids, and of course Billy D took some beautiful stuff of Corey, his son, and I. And then my original slide I love because it says revenge. Ralph Nelson was the still photographer. So we're telling a complete story now.
Oh,
and because of Mandalorian and all that content, which has no scrutiny, it's beautiful.
Right.
We can have all that. It really validates this in a big way, and I'm very grateful for it. I mean,
yeah. Now the Gamorreans are back.
They're back as well, but they're on keto diets, obviously. I mean, I thought...
Yeah, a little bit thinner.
You should have been a glutton. You know, you a job, you got to be a glutton, right? Gluttony.
Yeah, those ones weren't well fed.
Well, I don't know. Well, they're probably training, right?
Yeah.
They have a trainer.
We're retconning Gamorreans as we speak.
Yeah.
Now, Stephen, you were this Gamorrean guard.
Yes.
This is the most iconic Gamorrean guard if there ever was one. Because this is the one that was on the action figure, on all the publicity stills, and this is actually you in the suit.
Yes. Because they'll say, it's funny, what makeup did you wear? If you look at my eyes. If you can hold that up. That's the makeup I wore, the circles around my eyes.
You also have the distinguishing feature to be called the only Gamorrean to ever be killed by Luke Skywalker.
Chopped in half.
Yeah.
And you know, there's stunt guys involved. There's all kinds of people that make up. But yes.
Yeah, but on Jabba's sail barge, when Luke swung his lightsaber at you, it was you who actually
Right, because we rehearsed that scene.
Right. The one in Jabba's palace where they go through to the Rancor pit. Luke didn't really kill that one because the Rancor did all the work.
Right, exactly.
But it was now you.
But a rite of passage, Luke Skywalker, anything, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even if Luke just said hello.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, that's good enough.
But to kill you, that's really, you know, that's a badge of honor, I guess.
There should be a button right over here. I was killed by Luke Skywalker.
Really?
Absolutely.
There you go. And look at
there is it, Luke. Look at it.
Oh.
Well,
yeah, he's not.
You could show that one. But him in his underwear, that's pretty good.
Luke is saying, "Hey, wait a minute. Where's my buddy Stephen?" Now this is you hanging out with Mark Hamill in his dressing room.
Right.
And what did you guys do in there? Did you guys run lines?
Well,
did you?
No, he just had a great attitude. And the first day we arrived in Yuma, it was a Sunday, so everyone was off. And I knew the magnitude of the movie. They didn't have a name yet. I would get the Blue Harvest, but that was a fictitious kind of name, so no one knew. Horror, beyond imagination. And everybody's by the pool. And he runs up in a bathing suit, very, welcoming. And then we're going to the, housing in the back, and there's a hot tub spa, and there's Peter Mayhew in a 4-foot spa towering over me, and I'm sizing things up.
And
yeah,
Carrie Fisher was in there as well.
Carrie, we flew in together.
Oh, really?
So it's Billy D, Corey D, myself, and a part of the airport I've never seen. The private.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, an M&M flies across. This is just us in this hallway, going to this private little plane. And Billy D doesn't like to fly, because actually we drove home after the shoot, because you don't like to fly, especially in those small Pipers or kind of plane. And an M&M comes flying us, and hits Billy down here, and it's Carrie there with a long coat. She looked like Aqualung, right? And then we're on the plane, and she's reading Dune, and we're talking about all the archetypes that make up what's going on, which is, back then, you could just imagine. It's not like now everything's out in the open. But, it's a fascinating thing to hear. And then next, on the set every day, Kenny Baker, who we became very close, and where's Kenny? And Stuart Freeborn. Oh, so they don't have these spread out like they did. Where's Kenny? He was, Time Bandit. He's like right out of Monty Python.
Oh, yeah.
And then Stuart Freeborn, fascinating.
And Here's Stuart Freeborn, you
Yeah,
and Corey
yeah,
D.
yeah.
Williams.
who designed Yoda, and fascinating man.
Wow.
And then Carrie and Tracy Eden would come both dressed up. Hi. I read postcards from years later, so I knew Carrie was a little, you know.
We can fill in the blanks.
We fill in the blanks. But she was happy going, hi, and the Princess Lane. I wish I had pictures of that. Because I have my Polaroid, but I'm very green. And, you know, I'm not going to go around shooting pictures. Billy D did, Corey did. And, you know, actually, just pretty cool. With the chairs.
Wow.
So Billy or Corey took that stuff. My SX70 Polaroid, I kept hidden, but then in the trailer with Mark said, oh, go ahead, no problem. But I wouldn't go out. I kind of knew, I mean, I'd be pushing it. And even Billy said, can you go talk to Harrison? He wanted something. I said, me? I didn't even, because I didn't have a job at, you know, first. I was hired to play music.
Right.
I wasn't hired. I was going with Corey to finish up our tracks that we started because he was standing in. And I wanted a job at the third or fourth day because I'm restless, but I felt like I seemed ungrateful to ask for a job. But then Howard Gazanjian took Billy out one night, and Corey and I, we kind of tag along. And I said, Howard, I don't know how to say this because I'm so grateful, but can I work? I'll work for free. You know, there's so much going on, and the sand kept, you know, getting pushed up the Starlock pit because of wide-angle lens, you know, shots. And so it's a lot of downtime. Actors sitting around, just waiting. It's hot. And he said, sure, come in. Before I know it, I'm the guard, and I have the saber with
Vibro X?
Yeah. And Luke Skywalker's fighting me, and there's footsteps. My peripheral's off, but I'm following these footsteps. I don't know camera angles, and you know, we went at it, and you know, it's still, when the scene came out, you don't know what's what in a way, because there was so much going on, but I know I fought Luke Skywalker, which was unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. And then I think it was 15 years later, 20 years, DragonCon. Billy D's there, Corey lives in Atlanta. He goes to hang out with his dad, and their appearance manager at the time says, these pictures show. Corey, you in the Jedi? And who's this other guy? And then it went up on Facebook, and the Star Wars Fun Fan Day got in touch with me. So you sign autographs. I said, really? As a musician, you know, you're looking for any way to make it. So I said, no, but what do you mean? It's such a quick scene. They go, well, mate, you got killed by Luke Skywalker. Next thing I know, I get 60 items, and I'm signing, send them back, and they're flying me there. And I'm with David Prowse in England.
So now, when you did it, how old were you?
Well, I look young. I'm 26 there, but I probably look 15.
Oh, you're 26 here?
Yeah, look at that. Well, that
Okay, look at this young kid right here. If you had said you were like 17 or 18, I would have believed. Even right now, you look like you're like young, way younger than me, and I'm 55.
Tell Medicare that.
56. So
My birthday's May.
Your birthday's in May?
Yeah.
That's Star Wars month.
I know, I'm a Taurus too, the bull.
Yeah. What day?
May 9th.
May 9th.
Yeah. Which was funny. It's also around. My mother's gone now, but we always had that balancing act with Mother's Day. It would fall on a Sunday.
That's the weekend.
I was usually on a Thursday, and then, where you going away? You going to have a good time on your birthday? On Mother's Day?
And who won that fight?
Well, somehow we compromised.
Yeah.
And but if it fell on a Sunday, on Mother's Day, and being Italian on a Sunday, it's kind of
sacrilege. Oh, you're done. You're done.
So that I had no. But if I was a Thursday and Sunday was coming up, I would work it out too.
Today in Star Wars history on May 9th, look who was born. Our good friend, Stephen Costantino.
Thank you so much.
Woo!
My logo, my tattoo. This is my tattoo that was done by a Lucas artist at Lucas Alley.
Oh, yeah?
Because I said, if the guard ever becomes a toy, I'm getting a tattoo. And I did. That's the tattoo I have. Playing my Strat. So,
awesome. Once again, here he is, Stephen Costantino.
Thank you guys so much. It's so great to see you, and you've always been there for us. I mean, during COVID, we were home and alone, man.
Yes.
And
the man who was killed by Luke Skywalker. Hey, look at those names to the left. They are part of the Skywalking Force, our Patreon.
Become a producer yourself and check out all the Disney Plus themed bonus content available depending on the level you subscribe.
Become a member of the elite Skywalking Force at skywalkingforce.com.